Hello everybody. I found this henna cone. I realized like I could just like do this and chat with you guys. Maybe do a little life update. What's new? I've been thinking about everything and nothing at the same time. I've really been thinking about relationships and how I have seemed to have lost myself within them, and how I'm learning to get myself back. I'm freaking on the rise. I'm a phoenix, you know? 2026, it's February right now, February 4th, and the 17th is supposed to be 17th? The 17th is supposed to be the start of a new Chinese New Year, which is the year of the fire horse. Oh my god! I don't think I've said this before, but I'm a Sagittarius fire sign. My favorite animals are hamsters, horses, and geese. Horses? So I really am kind of excited. I'm really excited about this year. I mean, I already kind of started it really well. So here's a little life update. I've been thinking, I need to decenter relationships for 2026. I need to decenter my desire and my obsession with being in a relationship. Like, oh my god. And I genuinely thought that I have decentered my desire for a relationship, because when I first started dating, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna expect anything. But then when I got into a relationship, I suddenly started to become really anxious, like really reliant on the person I was dating. And that's not good. Guys, that's not good. And I can realize like my shortcomings in the relationship. Like, I'm not gonna just say like, oh, this all happened or it all went wrong because of the other person, because that's simply not true. It takes two to ruin something, unfortunately. Oh. But I will admit that in my relationship, I got so obsessed with the idea that I needed to have this work out to a point where I didn't realize that two people can share something but ultimately not end up, being a forever thing. Now, I will admit, some part of me that hopes that maybe in the future there could be some kind of like rekindling when both of us are completely healed, but I'm trying and I'm learning to let go of that expectation. You know what? This doesn't have to be forever, Like, what I had with this person was really, really genuine, at least for me, genuine and real, and I'm so thankful to have even like experienced that, because genuinely, like, the relationship that you were in the past can teach you so much more when you're out of it, you know what I mean? And for me, that was me realizing that I had this like obsession with heteronormative love, and realizing that that's something that might not even be for me, I'm not gonna completely reject the notion that I am attracted to men. Dude, but even saying that, like, I'm like, is that even right? But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm just gonna say that sometimes getting out of a relationship will teach you a lot more than when you were inside of them. And I think that's beautiful, but for now, I'm like really content with the idea that I will be not looking for a relationship or for like partnership anytime soon, because I'm so excited to like find who I actually am. And you can do that in a relationship, which is a really big like difference in being in a healthy relationship where you kind of already knew who you are but you want to explore something new. It takes a really healed partnership. So yeah, 2026, I'm genuinely going to not seek out a relationship. And I think for like a good couple months or years, I'm going to completely give to myself. I'm so excited to indulge in my hobbies. I'm already feeling so much more creative. I have been making art non-stop, I feel. I've been practicing guitar a lot more because that was one of my goals in 2025, but I just never ended up doing it because I never found my creative energy. Like, I was always exhausted. I didn't really give in to myself, you know what I mean? For 2026, I want to freaking watch the most movies and TV shows that I ever had in all of 2025. I've really forgot, like, I was watching the new season of Bridgerton, And I really forgot like how much enjoyment I got out of like watching something and feeling completely immersed. Like I was like, oh my god. When I finished like those episodes, I was like, wow, like I was completely transported to another universe. Sometimes like escapism isn't that great because like you do have to face reality, but at the same time, like I wouldn't just be like, oh my god, I live in the freaking universe of Bridgerton now, you know what I mean? I don't have to watch something with someone and then like talk about how much I enjoyed it. I could just like watch something and enjoy it with myself. I don't know, it's just so weird how I got so codependent in like looking for validation in my relationship that I completely forgot that I could just validate myself. I don't have to enjoy something with someone all the time. I think my generation is like starting to realize that a lot more too, because of how many women are like looking back at the past and being like, wow, women before, we were not afforded the same type of liberty that we have now. And that's just the sad reality of it. I was watching this TikTok where this lady reads a bunch of like interviews from women who were interviewed by doctors about the sick housewife epidemic. And it was all of them just being like, I just don't know who I am anymore. And that made me so freaking sad. It genuinely depressed me to know that there were women that like died not really genuinely knowing who they were or feeling like they lost themselves. Because like that's what living life ultimately is. You have to just learn about yourself over the years of living. Like your mind changes so much, your thoughts, your opinions, like some of them, yes, they do stay, but over time, like you learn a lot more and you start to like connect new things just because of your experiences in the past. These women weren't allowed to do that because they were idealizing the future of marriage and being a wife and being a housewife and being a mother. That's all they knew. And they died knowing only that about themselves. There was this movie that I watched, and I watched it mainly because of a TikTok audio where a lady crying on her 50th birthday being like, and I never made it to law school, and I never got to see Paris in the spring. I watched the movie. It's titled Here. It was released 2024. The lady that was saying that, she got pregnant really young. She got pregnant right, like literally before she went off to college. So she never ended up going to college. She got married, had the baby, and then had that for like a long time. We get to see her husband like explore different jobs, and like he does give up like a dream of his to be able to provide for his family and his like unexpected baby. But we never really see the wife really like live as her own person. She's just taking care of kids all the time. I think it's very easy to like get swept up in the idea that after you find your partner, you're set for life. We've just been fed that concept for forever, like since we were born. It's really hard to unlearn things that society has taught you for a really long time, and I feel like that's what I'm going through right now. Like I'm genuinely unlearning so much stuff that has been dug into my psyche just because I was born a girl. It's one of the reasons why I'm so excited for my brain to be developed at 25. I know I said that I wouldn't be dating for a really long time, and I genuinely mean that, but some part of me is like, I'm not gonna date until I'm 25. Which I know is like, maybe not do that, because if you're just avoiding like relationships, then how will you know you're really healed? You know what I mean? Like you can't just all together just go cold turkey and then expect to jump into the dating pool again and be like, oh, well, I'm healed, I'm a healthy person. Because if you're single, you're not going to get triggered. You're not going to have those challenges work against you to prove that you're actually healed. I am very excited to be 25, have my brain fully developed, and then date when I'm 25. I'm making it a goal this year to like find myself, truly find myself. I'm making it a goal to learn more about myself and maybe even teach myself new things, because I think that's gonna do me a really great service in the future. Like I'm truly just looking out for future Alexi. Since I couldn't prevent past Alexi from making mistakes, I think I should do myself something good and learn from those mistakes and, you know, benefit my future self. This is a really rambly video where I'm barely even making eye contact with you. So if you do enjoy this type of content, then I'm really glad, because this is genuinely the type of content that I would consume. Just people talking about their brain and their thoughts. Literally one of my idols is Drew Monson, because he just like talks for hours on end about stuff that goes in his mind, and like it's like all unfiltered. I feel like the people who get it, they'll get it. But yeah, guys, that's really all I wanted to talk about. A little life update, and also just thoughts and opinions. If I finish my henna, I'll do like a time lapse and then like show you guys and put it at the end of this video with some music. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for whenever I make more videos of me rambling or doing vlogs outside. I do post on Instagram and TikTok, so go follow those. They're all under the same name, Authentically Alexi. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night or afternoon, whenever it is, whenever, you know. I hope you're just having a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys later. See you. I love you. And remember to keep being authentically you, because no one else is gonna do it, so you might as well be the one. Bye. Actually, before I go, I'm gonna wash this off and show you guys. It's actually really hard to take off. Let me show you guys. Ah! Get this off me! But look, that actually looks pretty cool. It's kind of red because I'm scratching at it and stuff, but look at it. Pretty awesome. I think I left this on for like 4 hours. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. Oh, do you guys like my nails? Polka dots. I'm kind of obsessed with repeating patterns at the moment. I think they're really chic. Oh yeah, I added more stuff. I tried making a feather, but it looks more like a leaf, so let's just say it's a leaf, okay? Okay, this is taking forever. My hand is super freaking red because it just gets red when I scratch it off, or when I'm scratching on it, which makes sense. But here it is. It's pretty light, but I heard that henna gets darker over time. So yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, wait, my wave? Like the wave? Wait, what the hell? Okay. Here it is. Actually, an update. Oh, darker, like way darker than the previous clip, but it is pretty light around here. I hope it gets darker. This horse I tried to draw. Ignore that, but this part looks so sick. I love it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. I'm editing the video right now, so yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. See you guys. Okay, that's it.